Buy still chugging up here. The candles are getting a little bit smaller as we get close to yesterday's high, which again will be resistance on the SPY. Again, we're looking at the high yesterday, 560.71, 560.71. So we're pretty close to that high. That's just below the 8 exponential moving average. So I'm just kind of watching here. Again, I'm not jumping into anything until we see what the market decides it wants to do. Qs are above yesterday's high and looks pretty good. Kind of a chase up here, though. Yeah, in Maryland. Okay, I understand what you're saying now. Yeah, this is showing that if I'm on a 5-minute chart, which I am here, this is the momentum on the 5 minutes. This is the current time frame momentum. This is multi-time frame momentum. This is on a 5-minute chart. This is looking at the 5, the 15, and the 45. Let's look at all three of those. So the momentum on all three of those would have to all be going up for this thing to be blue or green. Again, for red or yellow, they would be going down. But this is indicating the momentum on the 5-minute candlestick. If I switch this over to a daily, these are going to now reflect. They're going to reflect the day. This is a daily for the 1 day, which is still yellow here on the Qs. This is multi-time frame. So this is 1 day. This is 1 day, 3 days, and 9 days. Looking at all of those, so you can see we're bearish, and this, of course, is the trend. That's the long-term trend on the daily chart. So this is multiple time frame on that. But this is reflecting. This would be reflecting the momentum on the daily. If you have a daily chart up, this is a 1 day, and that's what the momentum reflects. But as most of the candles we're looking at here when we're intraday trading, we're just trading this as a 5-minute, and this is 5, 15, and 45. William took $1.50 on a SPY Super System. Nice job. J&J is not participating in the SPY bounce. Yeah, again, I was going to try to do a strangle on it, but it's really kind of compressed right now. I don't like these. I don't like to trade them for strangles or straddles if you're getting that kind of a move right there. I mean, it's not participating in the market at all here right now. Tesla's still moving up. SPY also coming up on yesterday's high here. Pretty good bounce in the market. SPY above yesterday's high here. Amazon with a nice little move up here now. The whole market's moving up pretty good, pretty strong right now. There's quite a lot of buying coming in. SPY's back above yesterday's high. Yesterday's high again, 549.88. Is that right? Oh, sorry, 560.71. Yeah, 560.71. But we're half a dollar above that right now. SPY's moving up toward the 8 exponential moving average right here. SPY green, IWM even green right now, and Q's also green by about 0.7% right now. Quite a big recovery in the market. How long will it last? Who knows? SPY's coming up on the 8 exponential moving average. Again, I'm not chasing anything right here. I'm just watching.
On GRI, pricing of $5 billion public offering. That's on GRI.
We get just above the yesterday's high on the SPY here. We'll see where we go here now. CSAI, a low float stock that's ripping up pretty nicely here.
No problem, hang on a minute.
What?
Okay, that's Express Scripts, and we're asking to change your email.
Yeah.
To the Daver.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's on the phone, just talk to her.
Hello.
Hi, yes, my name is Kushan. I'm with Express Scripts, and for quality and training purposes, this phone call may be monitored or recorded. Can you verify your first name or last name for me?
It's David Wyse.
Thank you, David. Can you verify your date of birth?
8147.
Thank you, and can you verify your address for me?
1031 Wayfarer Lane, Charleston, South Carolina.
2941.
Thank you, and to my understanding, we need to update your email address. Can I have that email address?
Sure, it's Dave. R is in Russell. Last name Wyse, W-Y-S-E. So Dave R Wyse at gmail.com.
Thank you. One moment. Do we need to update that email on your username for your profile as well?
Yes,
Yeah. Any place that shows up.
and the password.
Right, so you'll now be using that new email,
Okay.
daverwise@gmail.com.
That's correct.
All right. Was there anything else I can assist you guys with?
Reset password.
Reset passwords. Reset passwords.
Word.
Word, password. That's
That reset password link has been sent to that new email address. Okay.
okay.
Super.
Let me look.
Any other questions or concerns for me?
Nope, I don't think so.
Awesome. Well, you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for your time. Please stay on the line for a brief survey.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, I don't see the email
Thank you for
yet.
taking the time to provide us feedback. On a scale of 1 to 5, where 5 is very satisfied,
I hope they got the Wyse right on the email.
Well, I talked to them, they had found me, so.
Okay. Oh, it hasn't come in yet.
How satisfied were you with the representative who handled your call?
Very.
Let's continue. If the facts we're calling about today fully resolved,
What?
press 1.
Still in the works.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. If the facts called about get resolved, please say yes or press 1, or no or press 2.
Yes. Okay, 1. Yes.
How many times did you contact our member services on
There it
behalf
is.
Just once.
call? For
Okay.
the following question, if you wish to press 10, press 1 and then press 0. On a scale from 0 to 10, where 0 is very unlikely and 10 is extremely likely, how likely
Do you have
are
any way you want to use?
to offend the member,
That
friend,
took-
or colleague?
We can't number and,
You want that?
Yeah.
Capital F?
no. Yes, I would, 10. Then, some
You can
number.
get rid of the survey, Ruth. You don't need this.
Okay.
Is that a capital F or not?
Yeah, capital F, A, L.
Falco?
Yeah, CO, and then I guess 37X is your happy thing.
Why are we using this?
I just made it up.
Oh.
Wait a minute, you need a number in there, right? Oh, you got a number?
Yeah, get 37X in
Oh,
there.
pound. Oops, sorry. Yeah, and then I'll put it in the pass thing. CO, 37X pound. Alright. It'll match. 8 to 127. 1, 2.
It doesn't say
That's
this
9.
that doesn't work.
Minimum password, confirm. Oh, they must match. They don't match. Try it again. 37X pound. And then go back to the top and do the same thing. There we go. And then I'll put that in one pass because I usually do this.
All right. Yeah, I don't never get into this thing.
Yeah.
So, do I want to log in?
Nah.
Okay. So I can get out of this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Okay, thanks.
That's it.
LCO 37X. Okay.
All right, dear. Thank you.
Thank you.
Where am I here? SLS 122. CME, BIAF, BIAF. CSAI. Over there. Market's still holding up some strength here. This has kind of been the situation here on the SPY lately. I've mentioned all these big drops. We went through this correction, but we each big drop down would be followed by a green day, then another drop down. We're basically doing the same thing here today, and this is just a continuation of the bounce yesterday, although we gapped down this morning. So again, the next resistance level on the SPY, 563.11, 563.11. It's right about the 8 exponential moving average is the next resistance on the SPY. So about $1.50 away to the resistance on the SPY. Triple Qs right now have got a little bit of room. They're at 472.57. Their next resistance is 476.28. So they've got about $5 to the upside on the triple Qs. But I don't want to really chase them here. I want to see them compress and then catch it if they bounce again from there. All right, let's see a question here from Trader Minus. What do I think about Lulu short? Yeah, I like it. The thing with Lulu short is, I mentioned this yesterday, it's got a horizontal support level here at 278.27. It's just about on horizontal support right now. And it's a little extended at this point. So if you're in it short, I'd take profits here, or at least take part profits, and then I'd wait to see if it breaks down below that support level right there. You gotta be careful here. This kind of a move up here, this is what causes FOMO, fear of missing out. You jumping in near the high here. You gotta be really, really careful because you can really get trapped. You have to be very, very nimble. Scalping is fine, but right now you don't want to chase it. You want to wait for it to come back, found support, and then bounce back up again if it's going to do that. Do you need me for something?
No, just looking for your email.
Oh, what?
Your email.
Which one?
Gmail.
I never check it from in there, but I know I got it.
Yeah, I know. I know you do. That's why I am. It's the other Wyse. Yeah, this must be your text.
On VCIG, announces a 1 for 20 reverse stock split. VCIG.
Shy. Lulu broke support on a nice candle. Look at Lulu. I'm gonna get 278.27 on Lulu as support. $228.52 is the low I see today. Now did break through yesterday's low, but I still got a 278.27 for support on it. Basically right at it. You went 278.75. Yeah, well, but that's basically it's just an area in there, so either one is going to work. It needs to break below that lower level if it's going to confirm. I mean that on a $278 stock, that's a pretty small range, 50 cents. Okay, market's starting to top out a little bit right now. Again, Qs and SPY both went green after that pullback this morning. SPY up right now about 0.2%. Triple Q's up about half a percent on the Qs. And IWM up about 0.4%. So the SPY is actually underperforming the Qs right now.
Oh, there it is.
Hmm? Where does stock go? This is when they came up on the list this morning.
Ooh.
It's up 106% right now.
Yeah.
Here it is, look at it.
Jeez, it's
I traded it, but I get out already.
It also went down again, though.
Where?
User and password.
No, it didn't go down.
What?
Look at this thing.
Oh.
It's flying.
Trying to see. No. That didn't work.
You SPY backing down a little bit here. Not an awful lot, but a little bit.
Hi. Hi.
shy double, failed bounce back and a double top lower. Get you on the SPY, probably to get, and the SPY will get you into the team short. Okay. Yeah, the team is a nice short setup that you pointed out, and it has bounced with the market, of course. But it's right up to the 200-day moving average, right against resistance here.
Remember taking a peek at your GDP, Atlanta Fed GDP data. Latest estimate at minus 3.7%, down from previous report of minus 2.8% on March 28th.
That's the Atlanta Fed came out with again, their seasonally adjusted annual rate for the first quarter is now expected minus 3.7%, down from minus 2.8% last week. Some pretty ugly numbers there on the GDP. That's the Atlanta Fed. Should be getting those numbers. I mean, the quarter's over now, so we're into the second quarter. What you doing?
I was just rearranging some of your icons to make it easier.
Uh-huh.
So, tight.
Right.
And I want to put one password on. It's on here, but
One passes on this
yeah,
somewhere.
but it's not set. You have 2 Twitter accounts?
What?
You have 2 Twitter accounts?
2 Twitter accounts?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
It's up here twice in your.
I don't know. I don't even use Twitter, so. Oh. All right, see where we are here again. SPY's starting to top out a little bit. Qs too made nice runs. They made nice runs right up to yesterday's high, right through yesterday's high, and now we're trying to put a little top in here. Nike moved up pretty hard, moved up a lot, and it's still moving up here. I'd like to see Nike start to move back again. Again, we've got this till the 11th, though I'm not going to jump out of anything on a 5-minute candlestick, but I'd like to see a thing reverse back down again. It needs to get below or stay below 64.58, which is a horizontal resistance level on it, which is it's right at right now. Alexandro, how do I know when to take a pullback instead of chasing it up? Well, I mean, anytime you're taking a trade, what you're looking for is a pullback to like the 15 or the VWAP. This is what we're using for our support and resistance levels. So once it gets away from the 15 and the 8 like this, and the VWAP like this, you're not going to chase it. What you're waiting for is a compression. And you see how as the stock compresses, you see how the 15, which is sloping up, is getting closer and closer to it. So if it compresses and it comes to the 15 and then it bounces off the 15, especially with a Heikin-Ashi candle, if your momentum goes blue or green here, then that would be where you would take it, as opposed to chasing it up. Wait for a bounce and then a confirmation back into the original trend. This is where you could be looking at it closely right here for potential long. Now the oscillator you can see is moving up very, very slowly here right now. So it's gone from yellow to blue, but this is not a. See how big this move was here, how steep it was, and how shallow this is. So you got to be a little bit careful here. But this is the area where you would be looking to enter for a long on the SPY if you think we're going to get breakthrough the previous high of the day. So again, this would be the area you'd be looking for potential break. Of course, you would like to get through here, but you don't really want to wait too long. See, it's bounced right off the 15 right here. So this is a decent entry. It's not great, but it's a decent entry. If I switch to the Heikin-Ashi candles, this is probably not going to have a confirmation yet. Yeah, it's getting one right now. This candle is creating a Heikin-Ashi reversal candle right here. Now it hasn't closed yet, but it looks like it's going to be a Heikin-Ashi reversal. So that is kind of a confirmation of the reversal back into the original trend. You know, whether it lasts or not, who knows? But that's what I'm looking at right here. And that Heikin-Ashi is based on these two candles right here. And then again, this one hasn't closed yet, but this would be uh, basically an entry here that you're getting in, maybe a little early, but you don't have a lot of downside risk because the 15's right there. Again, the market SPY moving up here. Again, this is an entry for a SPY super system trade right here. You've gone blue, you've coming down to the 15, you're bouncing off the 15. You do have a Heikenite reversal candle here as well. So this is a long entry. And you want to get above, you want to see it break above the today's high. That's going to be some resistance there. But again, your downside risk is fairly minimal here.
Posted a news desk commentary out by Altman. Says we're getting things under control, but you should expect new releases from OpenAI to be delayed, stuff to break, and for service to sometimes be slow as we deal with capacity challenges. Working as fast as we can to really get stuff humming. If anyone has GPU capacity and 100,000 chunks we can get ASAP, please call. This is commentary out by Sam Altman. of OpenAI Chat GPT.
SPY pulling back a little bit here now. Again, get the 15 here is our support level. We want to see that hold. It's sloping up, so we want to see that hold. High on the SPY today, by the way, 561.88. 561.88. So about 50 cents away from the high. All right, see if we get any questions here. Was this a good pullback? You think it's since it's supported off those levels? I mean, yeah, this is a good enough pullback for me, Alexandra. I took some calls on the SPY here as it bounced off of the 15 and gave me a Heikenite reversal candle. I'm not thrilled with the how steep this is. It's not really very steep, but it is a breakout. And again, I'm in really close to the 15, so my downside risk on this thing is probably maybe 20 cents. We'll just see what it does. Again, it's a fairly compressed range right here as the SPY comes up, and you can see that it's kind of getting tired here at the high of the day. So you got to be careful. This could obviously go against you, but I was trying to point that out as a SPY super system type trade. And again, you are trying to join this trend. The problem, of course, is this trend came right up to yesterday's high, which is of course resistance. So you want to see it try to get through there. So far, it's not. And I won't give this much room. I'll take a loss on it if it pulls back below the 15. Again, still watching the SPY here. Again, I am long SPY right now with the SPY super system. But I'd like to see it get through yesterday's high. Again, I get in right very close to the 15 right here in this area of these candles. So I'm pretty much even on it right now. We'll just see if it keeps going. Coming up on 12 o'clock. Again, an interesting day in the market. Big pull down this morning, and then a beautiful rally through yesterday's high on both the SPY and the Qs, and now we're just kind of topping out a little bit. Yeah, I don't blame you for taking profits in that SPY trade. It hasn't got above today's high, so it hasn't broken out. That's going to be resistance. You know, I'm not expecting any big, huge release and big, huge breakout here. We've got some buyers and sellers have pretty much paired off pretty much right now. SPY does have a little bit of upward momentum to it, but not a huge amount. Very, very choppy SPY here right now. These candles are really choppy.
AMC Theaters. That's on IMAX.
Just 12 o'clock here right now, right at lunchtime. Pretty compression here in the markets. The market just compressing. I want to look at J&J, see what that's doing. Yeah, this is why I didn't get into this straddle or strangle. This kind of price action is terrible for a straddle or strangle. So I'm not going to touch any of that. I'm watching the SPY, trying to pop out a little bit here. Q's exactly the same. SPY trying to get to today's high. If I get up there, I'll probably peel some of these off. If not all of them, I'll probably take them all off so I can have some lunch. There's a decent little pop in the SPY right there. Again, it's a good SPY super system trade. Just had to be patient. And give it a little time. It's trying to break above. Again, it's got resistance right here at today's high.
Volume popping 80 ZPW.
But it's moving up the option prices decently. I'm up about 40 cents, $40 a contract on these right now. $50 a contract now.
EZPW also seeing activity in the April 17.5 calls. EZPW.
So I'm not going to let this one get away. I'm going to take it off pretty soon. If I get any kind of drop in momentum here. See, the momentum indicator moved up beautifully here. It's picked up pace here in this last couple of candles. All right, I took it off 50 cents a contract. I'm 50 cents a contract profit. I'm out of the SPY super system right there. That was fine. I mean, that's all I think all I could expect today. 50 cents is really actually more than what I thought I was going to get. But I'll take it. Okay, so that was just the SPY super system setup. Haven't had a lot of them lately. That was a decent one, and $50 a contract is pretty good. I'll take that one. Thanks, Anthony. Appreciate it. Just have to be patient on these things sometimes. Again, a little statement I read last night, which is pretty interesting, is that the market rewards patience and punishes impatience and impulsiveness. Simon, yeah, oh, good job, nice job. Made some money on your SPY calls. Beautiful. Let's see what's going on here. We got some questions over here in the YouTube room. Ryan, that looks like the top. Well, I don't know. On Momos, do I usually get into the first candle when you see the high volume? I don't trade them, but I like to understand the thought process. Did you trade the last ride to the top? Yeah, I did, Brian. This one right here. This is where I get in. Is it came off of the 15 right here, and I got a Heikin-Achi reversal candle. I was already in when the Heikin-Achi formed, right here. See the Heikin-Achi reversal candle right there, flat bottom after you hit a wick and a tail. This is where I get into the trade. And I'm out already. I got $50 a contract profit as I get in here, and I get out right here. It might go through the high. It might continue on up. I don't know. First of all, I'm getting hungry, and second of all, $50 a contract on today is as far as I'm concerned, is a pretty good trade. So that's why I took it. Do I usually get into the first candle when you see a high volume? Pat's Nation, this question on this. I did a video on common mistakes traders make, and one of the things I covered was not waiting for confirmation. But there's two ways you can enter on a confirmation. You can enter a predictive, or you can enter a confirmation. A predictive would be if you took the first green candle without any Heikin-Achi reversal, not necessarily based on the volume. Volume's not been great today, so there hasn't been any big volume in this move in the SPY. But you can take it as the confirmation. I mean, as a breakout is occurring as it goes through the resistance level, and not wait for a pullback. That would be a reactive trade, and if it works, you're going to make more money than if you wait for a confirmation. But they fail more than they work, so that's why I typically wait for the Heikin-Achi reversal confirmation. And you see the market's coming back in here. I peeled about as much as I could off of that for right now. Yeah, Brian, I did trade that last ride to the top there. Again, I'm out of it. $50 a contract. That was more than I thought I was going to be able to get on that. Okay, I'm going to look for some more trades. I'm also going to get some lunch. So I appreciate everybody in the YouTube room watching the trading here today. Hasn't been an awful lot. Get a pull down this morning. Anybody get short here, get trapped, and now we're in the longs are doing okay. I mean, we're still moving up here, so we'll see what happens the rest of the afternoon. This news can come at any time right now, and tariffs and everything, which can mess the market up pretty badly. So we'll see what happens. So anyway, thank you everybody in YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and stop and close that down so I can get something to eat, and we'll see everybody tomorrow. Trader Miners, thanks very much. Good to see you here. See you back here tomorrow. I'll be back at around 11 o'clock.